Welcome to Premier RV Centered inside a brand new 2025 274 RKS in the Forest River Coachman Freedom Express series. This is our most popular unit, over 25 feet since its debut, about 2020 I should say, and it's continued to be a bestseller here. We really love the updates they have put into this year's unit, so really building on wonderful features and some great updates last year and just tweaking things, making them a little brighter. Love the new lights here, so we'll take you through some of the standards. So just slight little updates here. So entering the main living area here, so our theater seats now have a hidden away charging station here, which I love. So previous versions did not. So you've got a great little spot here where you could plug in a laptop to work, do some work, phones, devices, you name it. As we come in the door, we've got the great little station here for wallets and keys, and again, all those things you're naturally going to want to use right by the doorway here. And then we do have heat brought in here, as well as a spot where technically something could, like a computer, get charged as well. You've got a plug right there. We've got our converter box right there as well. We are standard with a on-demand tankless hot water heater now, so we've got, again, ability to create more hot water faster. As we come in, main controls here for our ducted air main light switch. You'll notice here, again, a differing light scenario here. So we've got these great lights that take place of the dividers and the ceiling panels here. Really brighten up the interior, especially as the day gets darker. And then you still have some individual LED lights in select locations where you would want naturally additional lights. So really like what they've done here. And with the color palette here for this year, that really bounces off everything really well and just creates a really bright interior on a darker day. So as we come in, same spot here for our monitor panel. We're going to have our monitor panel with all our tank switches here, so we can see kind of how full they are. We've got our awning switch, we've got our slide switch, all those main accessories that we're going to be using right away. Water pump, so if you need to use that bathroom on the road. As we turn right here as we come in the door, love the fact they've kept the window here on the door side, so again, some additional light. Easy access to the bathroom on the road, which everybody loves. And everybody also loves the size of that shower. So this layout works equally well if you are somebody who's going to take this on a longer trip, perhaps all the way across country, or you're someone who potentially is going to park it, or it might be a 50-50 scenario. So it works really well in all those scenarios for a couple, with even if you have the occasional guest once in a while. So great storage in the bathroom, lots of room for towels and accessories and all the things you're naturally going to want to leave there. You've got a porcelain toilet as well. We've already got some hanging ability here as well. It's got a great little skylight with fan. Again, everything ducted here through as well. As we come into the bedroom, great storage continues around that bed. So something they changed for 2024. So we've got the CPAP stations here on either side. So should anybody have one, you've got power there. And then additionally out front, you've got, again, power here with USB as well. We've got drawers underneath our bed, so easy access drawers that you don't have to lift the whole bed to get to, but you have those two struts underneath your queen size bed, so that easily lifts up to access storage there. We have a dimmable light here as well in the bedroom here, so we've got ducted air and heat in here. And then the 274 model, unlike some other smaller ones, comes with some additional bedroom storage as well. So you've got great storage here. You've got a spot for laundry as well, so that can be your dedicated laundry area with some access on the top. Love the hinges they're using. Again, you've got more residential hinges here. Love the new lambrequins here. You're going to have your blackout roller shades on your main windows. So very light and bright. Front area here, huge window. And then we come back into the main area here. I love the fact that they've made this particular wardrobe, which is something they've had in the past couple years, again, versatile. So this could become your coat closet, which naturally being right by the door, very handy. So should you want to lose the shelves or partially lose the shelves, you've already got the ability to hang items there. So wonderful, versatile storage. And just underneath there, you're going to have access to things like furnace for when it comes time to maintenance. Love the fact that you've got some integrated storage here in your entertainment area, and then hidden storage, which is really a big plus here. So we've got our basically onboard space heater. That's our electric fireplace, so it's going to throw off about 1500 BTUs here, so it's going to be nice and toasty warm in this area if you want to kick back, put up the recliners, end of the day, watch the news, watch a movie, and just relax. And then behind here, great storage if you're somebody who has maybe a little office setup you want to bring on the road. Perhaps you need to carry a printer for, again, business purposes or just to keep in touch with people, as well as a computer workstation. This would be a great spot to just tuck it away. Again, hidden storage, could become a secondary pantry as well, extra pots and pans. So this unit really has storage everywhere, which I love. Underneath that, from the outside, which we'll see, you're going to have a matching depth compartment, but from the outside. So continuing from the 2024 updates, they added the drawers here, which are my favorite, so in any unit. So 2 drawers. I know in my own personal unit, I can put all my pots and pans in just one of those drawers. So if you're someone, again, who really enjoys baking and cooking on the road, this is a wonderful layout to do that in. So you're going to have the storage. You've got a table as well that can move around, become more of a desk. Could go outside as well because it's not fixed to the floor. But then in the kitchen area, you've got the counter space. So you've got the flip-up counter extension with power right there. You've got your power station here as well. USB is in there too. And you've got all that space to work with. So you can definitely leave things out once you're at your destination. Or if this is a unit that you may park, you're going to have the space to, again, bring that mixer, things like that you may want to cook for the family, cook for friends that may drop by. Lots of room for multiple kinds of dishes. You've got this great little addition for this year, little quick mug washer, glass washer, which I love. Deep and wide stainless steel sink. Great use of space that typically doesn't get used. So a dedicated cutlery drawer there. You've got storage underneath both the fridge as well as the stove. You've got 3 burners there as well as your oven. You've got a hood vent, but you've got all those windows you can open as well. So if you're cooking in here, you can quickly get rid of any smells. New update to the Magic Chef 10 cubic foot fridge freezer. So love the update with the freezer on the bottom. And then you've got a great pantry here on the side as well. So again, just a ton of storage to work with here. So something that certainly if you're looking to head south in the winter, enjoy your summers, maybe on a campsite more full time, this unit certainly does that very, very well. And then outside, as we head out, you're going to see that you've got the amenities to work with outside as well. So we'll head up front here first. So up front, again, we've got that great big windshield here that we're working with. So we've got all that light coming into the front bedroom and just looks sharp, sharp, sharp. We've got a standard powered front jack, 2 20-pound tanks. We've got spare tire located here. We've got room for multiple batteries. You do have 200 watts of standard solar on the roof to power and make sure those batteries are fresh when you come back. You've got a battery kill switch on a little dial there, which is very handy if you're putting into storage because that solar is going to keep those batteries then updated and there's nothing draining those. And then the little yellow sensor you see next to there, that's for your tire pressure monitor system, which is a standard as well. So again, safety on the road is going to make sure that you can monitor those tires, make sure they're keeping the pressure that you want. You've got 2 forward-facing LED lights built into that front cap that's 3/4 in length long. So great feature. All the front caps are wonderful. Again, cuts down on the maintenance potential issues. Fabulous storage, as Freedom has well been known for. So you've got an additional table here outside that you can bring outside. So that can be a primary table to eat at or prep table. You've got your LED strip light running the length. You've got an additional awning switch they've added in the last year, so very handy if the wind kicks up and you're outside. You don't have to go inside to play with that. 4 oversized jacks so that you can make sure that it is nice and stable on site. And then you've got your awning running basically from that front window right past your exterior kitchen. So it's a 21-foot awning, so it's a massive awning. They've got the little cradle as well, can help to keep it in place as you hit the rougher roads. So it is really set up to live outside. So that's the goal here. But should you have to be inside with all those windows, great big kitchen, certainly sets up well to be in there when you have to. Love the addition of the Steady Steps by MoreRide, and then with that their new patent pending railing as well. So very, very handy if anyone has, again, a bit of a hiccup in their step. It's going to make sure that you're safe going up and down there, especially if maybe you got some young kids visiting once in a while. Spread axle design here, so very stable with or without a weight distribution system, but always recommended that you use one. We've got aluminum wheels here to cut down on the maintenance. We've got the LED strip light running the full length of your awning here. And we've got our great aluminum kitchen here, so wrapped aluminum. We've got a griddle that'll integrate right next door here, hidden away in that front compartment. So something that's great for breakfast, lunches, and dinners. We've got an additional fridge outside, so you don't have to run inside for a drink all the time. Keep some snacks out there. And as we come around the back side, more storage. So some storage here that's hidden away in your kitchen area here at the back. So great little compartment potentially for some of your hoses and items you're going to use typically back here. We are prepped for a hitch. So on the frame, it does have a couple tabs here that allow us to easily add a hitch, which you keep in stock should it be something that's important to you. We have your permanent ladder here on the back, so easy access to that roof. All exterior LED lights, so nice and bright. We've got an extra gray tank back here for your kitchen sink here in the back. So you're gonna have a galley tank as well as a separate gray that'll be just your bathroom here, so multiple gray tanks. 30 amp service here. So I apologize, 50 amp service. Bring them in multiple ways here. So this one we've gotten in 50 amp service. And then we've got our windows all the way around that slide. So you've got the ability to open those. You're gonna get cross ventilation, but it's also gonna be extremely bright. So something that people certainly appreciate, all the windows being able to open and with those screens. Now this is that hidden storage I was mentioning inside. A huge compartment. You could imagine you could put some shelves in here, so it really divided off, but just a great bulk section here. You know, certainly things like leveling blocks and things like that you may not necessarily want in the front that you're going to use under the wheels. This could potentially be a great spot for them. So again, let you decide what you want to put in there, but certainly very handy. We've got our tankless water heater, so easy access to that for winterization. And then we've got hookups for satellite and cable. We've got our furnace exhaust on the back side, which is where everybody would prefer to have it for sure. We've got our black tank flush, going to allow us to keep those sensors clean on the tanks, on the black tank. We've got our freshwater hookup, should you have it on site. And then we're going to have a outside shower, so very handy. Wash the dog, wash your feet coming back from the beach. You're going to have that both that hot and cold water. And then we've got our main access to onboard water, so should you be traveling, want to carry maybe 5-10 gallons with you before you get to the campsite, allows you to easily put that in at home before you leave the house. We welcome you down to Freedom RV Center to come have a closer look at this brand new, most popular 274 RKS in Coachman's Freedom Express series.